This morning, I have a really simple, really easy recipe. It's a drink recipe, actually. This morning, I'm going to show you guys how I make my anti-inflammatory lemonade. Now, this ain't your grandmother's lemonade. But it is actually a recipe that I learned from my husband's grandmother. So let's get started and I will show you what's in this. A lemon, okay? Here, I'm just putting it down here and I have to go get my lemon juicer. I will be right back. Oh, never mind, it's like right there. Okay, so here's my cute little lemon juicer. I'm just gonna cut my lemon in half. Okay, and I'm gonna juice it. So I'm gonna put the juice of one lemon in here. And lemons are anti-inflammatory by themselves. They're very cleansing. They're super good for you. If you are like on any kind of a cleansing program or a detox program, drink lemon water while you're doing it because it is very powerful and it helps a lot. Anyways, but that being said, anything that detoxifies you is going to help with inflammation, because inflammation is really, it's just a symptom of toxicity in the body, right? So, and I have suffered from chronic inflammation almost my whole life, which is why I eat raw food, because I feel amazing when I eat this way and I don't have as much pain. But this is something that really, really helps when I do, because there is, every once in a while I will end up inflamed or in pain or something. So this seems to really help. It just kind of cleans me out and it helps my body. It's really good. Okay, so the juice of one lemon, that's quite a bit of lemon juice, going into the blender. And I do make this in the blender. And then, well, I'll show you all that. So, one lemon, the juice of one lemon. Now, these are cranberries. They are frozen. I buy these fresh on like Thanksgiving and Christmas and stuff like that. I buy like bags and bags and bags of these and I throw them in the freezer. So I have like a year's supply of cranberries all the time and they're always frozen. Anyways, so I'm just gonna dump a few in there. I would say that's about a cup of frozen cranberries that I'm putting in there. Okay, now this little guy, this is a turmeric root. And it is, I believe, the most anti-inflammatory substance on the planet. Okay, so I'm just going to take a little chunk of that. Just a little chunk. It doesn't have to be very big. So it's kind of like ginger, but it's really orange. Like ginger is like a yellow color, and this is really like pretty bright. This will stain everything it touches, so be very careful with it. You can also, if you can't find turmeric root, you can use turmeric powder as well. That works. I find the root very, like the fresh root, I find it more potent and more powerful. And I can really feel, feel the benefits of using turmeric root when I use it fresh. Okay, so I'm just gonna take the peels off as much as I can. Okay, so just a tiny little piece of that, right? I'm just gonna cut it into a couple pieces, throw it in there. And then I'm going to use a chunk of ginger. Not very big. Again, it's just, and I'm gonna take the peels off that too. So far we got lemon juice, cranberries, turmeric, a little chunk of ginger, going in there. This is a very medicinal drink. It's really, really good for you. And I can actually, like, when I drink this, I can feel the difference. Now it does need a little bit of sweetness because everything in there is quite bitter. I put a tad bit of maple syrup in. Maple syrup is technically a cooked product, but it's just maple syrup. There's no fillers in this. There's no additives. There's no nothing. This is like tree sap condensed, okay? So I'm putting a little tiny splash of maple syrup in there. And then I'm gonna fill it with 4 cups of filtered water. That is it, and then we blend. All done. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Look at that color. Look at that color. Okay. So, here we go. Oh, it's a little foamy on top, but you can see right there what this looks like. Okay. You could put cranberries and raspberries in here. You can put like really any kind of berries that you like. Most berries are very, very detoxifying and very anti-inflammatory as they are. I really, really like to use cranberries mostly because they're cheap. I buy a lot of them at a time and I just throw them in the freezer. Raspberries and strawberries and everything like that seems to be fairly expensive around here. But also cranberries, they really have quite a potent healing effect. Seems to be even like a little bit more than other berries. It might be they're bitter. It might be that bitter that they have. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do is just strain this back into the jar. So I just have a little mesh strainer, okay? And I'm just going to pour it right through the strainer. Let me see. So we'll just help it along a little bit. There we go. Just stir it a little bit. Get that stuff out of there. This is just going to separate. This is just going to separate the pulp, so I have just the juice left, okay? And then I'm going to store this in a jar and keep it in the fridge. So during times when I feel a little more inflamed than usual, or like I'm in a bit more pain than usual, I will drink this, like a glass of this every morning until it's gone. Right now, for some reason, I am feeling in pain. I don't know why. I don't know exactly what's going on. But there we go. So, cranberry lemonade right there. Okay? This is delicious. I'm just going to pour a glass. Look at that color. Look at that color. Okay, so I'm just going to pour a glass of this. And that's it. That's all you do. Very easy, very simple. Yes, I just used my blender to make lemonade. Cheers. It's so good. It is so good. This would be fantastic with cranberries and raspberries in it. It would be so good. I'm going to have to try that, actually. Anyways, there we go. That is my recipe for today. Cranberry lemonade. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to my channel because I am pumping out recipe videos on a regular basis. Specifically raw vegan recipe videos. Okay, if you're into that kind of thing, like if you're into the raw food lifestyle, or you like want some ideas, I've got lots of sauces that I'm coming up with, zucchini noodles, things like that. Awesome stuff. And if you already watch my channel, leave a comment down below and let me know like what's the next kind of a recipe that you would want to see next. Okay, because I'm starting to run out of ideas. I need your help. Okay, that is it for today, and I will see you in the next one.